Hello, Generals, and welcome back to this Tuesday edition of 5-Star News. I'm Jacob Morris.
And I'm Kipper McKee, and we got a pretty packed show for you today, so let's get you started with some heritage happenings.
Here's Nathan McCoy and Pierce Monroe. Take it away, guys.
Thanks, guys, for that awesome intro. Now, let's jump right into some Tuesday announcements. Attention students, the last blood drive of this school year will take place on April the 26th. For more details, visit Ms. Henley's room. Next up, the deadline to order your 2021 or 2022 yearbook is approaching. Place your order online at jostens.com by April 30th. Hey seniors, graduation is only a few weeks away. It will be held on May 26th at 7:45. How exciting. Now, let's get you over to Pierce for your weather forecast.
Thanks, Nathan, for those great announcements. Now into your 3-day weather forecast. Today it will be sunny with a high of 63 and a low of 38. Wednesday it will be cloudy with a high of 70 and a low of 36. And for Thursday it will remain cloudy and there will be a high of 79 and a low of 55. Now let's get you back to our anchors for more news.
Thanks you two to the news now, and our Honor Society held a big ceremony in the theater late last week.
That's right, several of our students in the NHS were sworn into this prestigious group.
And you can bet our cameras were there and rolling. Here's 5-Star News reporters Noah Crittenton, Shane Davis, and Brady McBride with more on their report.
Mia Callahan.
Good morning, Generals. I'm here today to talk to you about the National Honor Society. The National Honor Society is a long-standing organization that recognizes the academic achievement and service-oriented nature of students across the country. It recognizes students who take hard academic classes and do extremely well in them.
Hey, so we had the NHS induction last night. I was inducted last night as an upcoming senior, and it was just great to be able to be recognized for our academic success and extracurricular activities. That was just really great to see all the other students that have the same like minds as me and are in NHS. So I had a great time, got a good cupcake, so it was all worth it, and I'm excited to see where NHS goes next year.
It is an organization that is something of great value for them and an honor for them to be invited to join. The induction ceremony yesterday afternoon happened in our theater and was well received by the community who attended. The students were recognized for their scholarship, for their academic achievement, for their character, and for their service to their community. We look forward to having a great year next year representing heritage in our community.
I think being inducted into NHS is really a privilege that we got to experience last night, and I think out of the pillars that we do, service is going to outstand in our school the most because of all the community service projects we have going on, and especially our teams going to Nicaragua every 3 months. I think that this is a good opportunity for everyone that got inducted to show what heritage is really made of and that we can excel in our communities.
Congratulations to all, what a tremendous achievement.
Moving on to some new things happening here at Heritage.
That's right, Heritage announced there will be some new classes starting next year.
Sure did, and we here at the 5-Star News are going to keep you updated with all the new classes.
That's right, this week we're going to show you Mr. Peace's new dramatic writing class.
Here's 5-Star News reporters Bailey Moorhead and Aaliyah Hensley with more on the report.
All right, so I'll be teaching the dramatic writing course next year. This is the first creative writing class that I think Heritage has ever offered. From my perspective, as someone who is still sort of awaiting going through the training, my understanding of the course is that it is essentially the state of Georgia and the Georgia Film Academy's attempt to foster talent within the high schools of Georgia that they can funnel into the film industry down in Atlanta. So from what I understand, a lot of the course will focus on essentially writing screenplays, treatments of different things, analyzing different forms of media, and essentially just writing a variety of different genres or forms creatively. What I think I bring to this course is a wide-ranging and deep knowledge of cinema and television and media. And so I've never taught a creative writing class before, so it's an exciting opportunity for me, but it's also an exciting opportunity for me to kind of fold in a lot of my interests and talents outside of school into the classroom.
Have you heard about the Mental Health Awareness Week?
I did hear about that, and I also heard that during this week, students will be able to participate in many activities involving mental health awareness, including making these stress balls, which I'm actually quite enjoying.
Yeah, me too. Here's Owen Bryant and Sammy Hall with more on the report.
For this week, we are trying to make sure that the students know that they are valid for their own feelings and that it's okay not to be okay. We are trying to give them the validation, and the moral of this is to just let them know that they aren't alone in any type of fight that they're going through, and that any feelings that they do have is okay. This week is to make them feel, or to help make them feel like they have someone that understands and is there for them. Or you don't have to pretend like things are okay when things aren't. That there is someone out there for you and that you have somebody to talk to by your side. For Tuesday, we plan on giving the students donuts, so we'll be standing where our position is, and students can just come up and get a donut. The quote for it is, "Donut, you know you're loved."
So on Wednesday, we want to give students the opportunity to do a bingo where they can meet other people, they can kind of socialize, and where they can also win prizes. There's going to be multiple prizes and a grand prize as well. And we just think it's a good opportunity for them to meet new people.
For Thursday, we plan on letting the students have bracelets. So the initial plan is to let them draw out of something, and they're going to pick a word. And either they're going to be able to make the bracelet, or the bracelets will be already handmade.
And then on Friday of next week, we would like to do a round of walking around in the morning, handing out motivational notes to students, because motivation is so important. And then that afternoon, we will come around with a snack cart, just a way to end the day on a really nice, chill note, just a way to give students a way to relax.
Now moving on to a pretty big event that happened here at the school last week.
That's right, it was the Partners Club Field Day, and it was very fun to attend.
Large Partners Club events benefits our school because it conducts inclusion of individuals with unique differences, and promotes acceptance, and just raises awareness and gives them opportunity to be recognized by their peers for various events that we have.
Hello, my name is Dixie Edmondson, and I was lucky enough to help with the Partners Club Field Day yesterday. It was amazing, and the student athletes have worked so hard. And I think it was really a great opportunity for our student body to see all the work that they put in over the course of the year. I mean, it was amazing. And the audience, all the students were so supportive and so cheerful, and I know it made their total week.
Our Partners Club event was a field day fun. Money gathered will be used for Stanley's Kids and the Partners Club for future events.
Loved it.
Me too. Now, time for a quick break, but stick around because Alex and Anderson are going to get us caught up on sports.
That's right, they'll have baseball, soccer, tennis, and basketball with sports. Sports is next.
You! Why are you here in ISS?
I skipped wind time.
Why would you skip wind time?
Sleep.
Well, would you look at this poor slob of a man? He skipped his wind time. Do you know how important wind time is? Well, don't you worry. I'm here to explain that to you. You see, wind time is a special program that happens at the first half of lunch. Now, during this first half, you may either go to a class that you're behind in or missing work in, to either catch up in that class or to make up your missing work. Now, you can't go to any win time during any lunch. You can only go on specific days for specific subjects. For example, on Monday is social studies and English. On Tuesday is math. On Wednesday is science and English. On Thursday is social studies and math. And on Friday is science. And that's how win time works.
Welcome into sports, everyone. Alex Bedwell here, and this is all-world kicker Anderson Britton right here beside me. And we have a lot of sports to get you today, so start us up, Anderson.
Thanks, Alex, and we sure do. So let's start everyone off with baseball today, as Coach Beagles and his bunch were down in Carrollton, Georgia last Friday night for a doubleheader with the Lions.
Yes, Anderson, and it was an important one as well, as the Generals had won the first game of that series last week. They needed to win just one more game against Central to qualify for the state playoffs.
Could they get it done, or would they have to wait to clinch a spot for the playoffs later today against Cedartown? Here's Evan Wingrove and Brandon Hamilton with the details.
Went to their place on Friday. Good Friday was not very good to us. Went down, dropped 2 down there. Lost first game 5-4. Tough game down there. Got a lead early and just couldn't kind of make enough plays to seal that victory there. Game 3, the last game of the series there, lost that game 6-3. Got down early, fought our way back into it a little bit, but just come up a few runs shy there and that. So really sets up our last week of the region for us, which will be at against Cedartown. Our single game will be here on Tuesday against Cedartown, and then we travel to them on Friday for the doubleheader at their place. So Cedartown's locked up the 1 seed in the region already. So for us, the series is still huge for us because of some tiebreakers that are involved between us, Northwest, Pickens, and Central. So we got to have a really good showing against Cedartown to give us a shot at getting in the playoffs, and that's what we'll be working on this week.
Tough luck, guys, but good luck tonight against the Bulldogs.
On to soccer now, and Coach Terry and his Lady Generals entered the first round of play for the GHSA state tournament last Thursday night here at the Taj against Mount Zion.
Sure did, and our Generals were the 2nd seed, and that showed as our ladies marched on to the Sweet 16 with a convincing win. Let's check out the sights and sounds of that game in this recap.
I think the girls are ready. I think they're hungry. Obviously, it's state playoffs, so it's kind of do or die at this point. So really excited about the opportunity and looking forward to the match. A pretty big and athletic team. They're not super skilled. I got a couple of nice players, but if we can handle their physicality, their quickness, I think we'll be okay if we play well. So I'm feeling pretty good about the match.
Congrats and good luck tomorrow down at Thomas County.
On to tennis now, and Coach Mathis and Coach Green's teams will play their first round of the GHSA state tournament tomorrow as well.
Yes, Alex, both teams will be south of Atlanta. The boys will be taking on the 2nd seed, Fayette County, while the girls will meet up with Hampton.
We talked to some players and coaches from both teams yesterday to get a quick preview of the match.
Big-time tennis tomorrow for the boys. The state GHSA state tennis tournament kicks off for us down in Atlanta tomorrow. A little bit south of Atlanta, actually, at Fayette County High School. Don't know much about Fayette County. I do know they were the number 2 seed in their region, but just looking at some video of them and some pictures of them, I think we got a really good chance. It'll be tough being on the road to match up with them and get a win, but I really like our team. I like our depth. We've been solid all year. We're playing really well at the right time. So
on Wednesday, we're heading down to a little bit south of Atlanta. We're going to play our state match, and we're hoping to do pretty good. We've been doing some research on our opponent, and they're looking like they could give us a challenge, but we're going to be practicing these next 2 days and getting prepared to go down there and win.
I'm ready to get it going. A win over that team would put us in the Sweet 16, and probably a matchup with Benedictine, which means we'd have to go back to Savannah. I say back to, the girls went to Savannah last year, the boys didn't. So we'd have to go to Savannah probably to take on Benedictine. If Benedictine should lose and we win, we'll be able to host a match, I'm pretty sure. So got to win that one at Fayette, but I think we got the team to do it.
We are very excited that we made it to state this year. We play Hampton High School tomorrow. We do not know a lot about Hampton High School. The only thing we really know is that they have a lot of new players, and so we're excited to go down there and hopefully come back with a first round win.
We play first round of state on Wednesday, and I'm pretty confident in our team because the team we play, majority of them just started playing in January, and so we have the edge on them on that. But we hope to win it because then we get to go to Savannah. And the boys, if they get their first win in state too, they go to Savannah as well. So that'll be exciting.
Good luck tomorrow, guys and gals.
And finally, to basketball now. We found out late last week that several of our boys and girls hoopsters were named to the Catoosa-Walker County Dream Team.
Sure were. That's a pretty big deal, too. Here's 5-star sports reporters Brody Irvin, Charlie Williams, and Claire Martin with more on this event.
I think it's a fantastic honor for the girls to be considered and then nominated for the all-area Dream Team. Of course, 2 seniors, Brooke and Gracie, who both were voted all-region for the second consecutive year. 3 years for Gracie, 2 years for Brooke. So, great seasons by both of them. And then to get nominated for this and to get recognized for your achievements in the entire area is pretty special. So then you have, Lauren as a junior who has another year coming up, which we expect a lot of big things out of. And then Macy, for her to be voted into the Dream Team in this area as a freshman is saying a lot about her and the ability she has and the strides she made throughout the season. So very proud of all 4 of them. Always have been. And
it's really exciting. We got news last week about the Catoosa Dream Team for basketball. We had 2 first-teamers. We had Ty Lovelace and Caleb Gallman made first team. They both had incredible years for us. Caleb just a freshman, Ty a senior. It's really excited for them and proud of their efforts this year, and it's cool that they're being recognized by the newspaper. And we also had a couple of honorable mentions with Bryce Trevelyan and Carson Green got honorable mentions. They also had good years for us. It's great kids, and it's awesome to see them get recognized.
It didn't, obviously what people don't see is the work they put in and the hard work and time they put in to get to this point. And I think that goes unnoticed by people who aren't at practice every day and see the things that we go through and see how hard they work and how much they cared about getting better. So I think it's a testament to them and their effort and their character.
So I'm super happy to be on the Catoosa-Walker Dream Team. Super proud of Gracie, Lauren, Macy, Courtney, Riley, and Aaliyah for also being named. It's an honor, and it was just a really cool thing.
So last week I found out I made the Catoosa-Walker Dream Team, and I know I worked pretty hard this season, and we didn't finish how we wanted to, but I feel like I did good as a player and finished effectively, scoring, rebounding, one of the best posts in the county.
Thanks for sports, you two. Now on to the entertainment segment of the show.
That's right. We're going to start you with an oldie but goodie with HHS Cool Rides.
I wonder whose cars we're looking at today. Well, here's Noah, Shane, and Braden with the report.
The story behind this truck is that I retired in 1990, and I decided that I wanted to restore a truck. So along about, I think it's 2004, my grandson was looking on eBay, and he found this truck for sale up in Boston, Massachusetts. And he said they're closing the bid on it today, and said the bid's $1,500 right now, and said, what would you want to bid? I said, well, put in a maximum bid of $1,700 and see if I get it. So later on in the day, he called me back and said, well, you got it. So then I said, well, how am I going to get this truck from Boston, Massachusetts to home? And a lady had the truck at a car dealership up there. That's 2 fellas that started trying to do a little restoration on it. and they hadn't got very far. And so she said, I've got a friend in the hauling business that's going to come by here at Thanksgiving because he lives in Richmond, Virginia, and said, maybe he'll haul it to Richmond, Virginia for you. So I got a hold of him, and he said he would, and so I met him in a grocery parking lot in Richmond, Virginia with a car hauling trailer and my big truck, and we rode it from one truck to the other, and I got it home. And it was in a terrible mess, complete pile of rust, which I had seen about 25 pictures and never seen a speck of rust on the pictures, but that's neither here nor there. So I started restoring it in 2004 and finished it up in 2007.
Great stuff as always, guys.
Now to some pretty sweet sounds coming from our band room.
That's right. The sounds you heard last Thursday were coming from Jacksonville State University's wind ensemble.
Well, that explains a lot. I wonder why they were at Heritage.
Not sure, but our own reporter, Ben Don't Ask Me, was there.
Good morning, Generals. I'm here to talk to you about the JSU Chamber Winds performance from Thursday, April 14th. It was phenomenal. They came and performed for our student body as part of their recruitment tour. It's the top concert ensemble at JSU. This is a great opportunity for our students, both our symphonic band, our wind ensemble. We had some Spanish students in there and some chorus students in there to hear just a fantastic top-level university ensemble, both to inspire us and also to show us the next level of playing that we can get to. So it was a phenomenal performance. It was a great morning of music for us here at Heritage.
So the JSU Chamber Winds came to perform on Thursday, the day before Good Friday, and they were incredible. Like, they have such a good sound and tone, and I really hope that our ensemble can reach the level that they have, because it was amazing.
Thanks, Ben, and thanks to JSU's Wind Ensemble. I'm sure our band students really enjoyed it.
Have you seen that really cool wall art that's going on in the library?
I have noticed that. What's going on with that, Jake?
I don't know. I think it's a good deal going on with the journalism department.
Well, here's 5-Star News reporters Ian Gonzalez, Andrew Amick, and Benji Bevel with more on the report.
Several years ago, the journalism class put together sort of like a school-wide week of activities for the students to sort of promote the yearbook and also get some engagement from the student body and kind of get some material from the students that we could use in the yearbook. And COVID kind of disrupted our plans to do that again, and then finally this year, it seemed like we had an opportunity.
We came up with this idea. It kind of came from like this thing they did a few years ago with sticky notes, and we wanted them to write on the cafe wall. And we got markers together, and we asked Miss Peters if her art kids would help us write on it and draw like a question so people could come up with their markers and they could answer the question, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
So we're going to take some of those quotes that people put on there, and we're going to quote them in the yearbook in the class pages. And it also provides us with some nice photographic material for the yearbook as well, and hopefully gets the word out that the yearbook's on sale and gets people buying it.
We have one last segment before we end today, and it's another edition of Charlie's Choice.
This week, Charlie will be asking several students a series of Would You Rather questions.
Oh boy, where will this go?
This week we're back with another Charlie's Choice. Today we're going to be going around the school and asking people some Would You Rather questions and seeing what they have to say, seeing their responses. Also, since last time I was on this show, got a little bit of a clean cut coming in. You know, the fade is fading. but let's get right into it. I'm here with Ian Dunn. Ian, would you rather have wet socks all the time or always have a small rock in your shoe?
Definitely a small rock in my shoe, because you can like adjust it to where the rock doesn't bother you as much. And also wet socks are just top 10 worst things ever.
I think that maybe you could also adapt to the wet socks though.
I disagree. It's always uncomfortable.
What about amphibians though?
I'm not an amphibian.
I'm here with Cooper Abels. Cooper, would you rather have 1 wish granted today or 10 wishes granted 20 years from now?
1 today.
And why is that?
So I can buy my dream car.
What is your dream car?
A Dodge Challenger.
Whew. Okay, and so you would wish for money?
Yeah.
Okay.
$5 trillion.
That's a lot of money there. It's steamy. I'm here with Lily Scott. Lily, would you rather spend 1 week in an Amazon jungle or 1 night in a real haunted house?
Probably the haunted house, because the worst thing that could happen is that you see a ghost, but I wouldn't want to be like in the jungle with a bunch of stuff that could kill me. Being on a house doesn't kill you, so yeah.
It's a real haunted house though, Lily.
Yeah, weird.
No ghosts are real, right? I'm here with the Big B, Brody Irvin. Brody, would you rather be rich working a job you hate or poor working a job you love?
I'm going to go with the second one, because I'd rather be, I wouldn't want to be poor, but I'd rather be happy doing something than be miserable doing something and just have a lot of money.
That sounds like the politically correct answer there, Brody.
It might be, but I mean, I think that's just what I'd rather choose. You know?
Yes, happiness over money all day. Charles agrees. That's my choice. Charlie's choice.
Well, that was pretty good, Jake.
I'd say. And with that, we'll wrap up this Tuesday edition of the 5 Star News.
We'll be back on Friday with a brand new report, but until then, stay classy, Heritage.